John Muir was born on April 21st, 1838 in Dunbar, Scotland. In 1848, Muir's family immigrated to the United States. At the age of 22, Muir enrolled at the University of Wisconsin. Muir described his first botany lesson in his autobiography.
This fine lesson charmed me and sent me flying to the woods and meadows in wild enthusiasm. You know, guys, I kind of feel like taking a walk.
In September 1867, Muir took a 1,000-mile walk from Indiana to Florida. He wrote about it in a book called 1,000 Miles Walk to the Gulf. He planned to go to South Africa, but canceled his plans to go to California instead. In 1868, Muir visited Yosemite.
Yosemite is so pretty! Temple made by hand can compare to Yosemite.
Muir lived in Yosemite for 3 years. He was sustained by the environment, carrying only a tin cup, a handful of tea, and a loaf of bread, and a copy of Emerson every day. While in Yosemite, Muir studied the geological and plant life of the area. Muir realized that livestock was a threat to Yosemite area. He used his influence to introduce a bill to make the Yosemite area into a national park. In 1892, Henry Singer talked to Muir about starting the Sierra Club. On May 28th, the first meeting of the Sierra Club was held. The Sierra Club strongly opposed the efforts to reduce the Yosemite National Park by half. The Sierra Club was also active in the successful campaign to transfer Yosemite National Park from state to federal control. The club also fought to preserve the Hetch Hetchy Valley and opposed the Hetch Hetchy Dam, but in 1913 the bill was authorized to build the dam. In 1903, President Theodore Roosevelt went to visit Yosemite with Muir. While traveling, Muir told the president about the state management of the valley and the exploitation of the resources there. Muir eventually convinced Roosevelt to put the valley under federal control instead of state control. After Yosemite was put under federal control, Muir sent Theodore Roosevelt a letter thanking him. During his lifetime, John Muir published over 300 articles in 12 books, such as his autobiography, The Story of My Boyhood and Youth, My First Summer in Sierra, and The Mountains of California. Muir's biographer, Stephen Holmes, describes Muir as one of the patron saints of 20th century American environmental activity, both politically and recreationally. As a result, Muir's writings are commonly discussed in books and journals nowadays.
I'm not feeling too good.
11 years later, after the walk with Theodore Roosevelt, John Muir died at California Hospital in Los Angeles on December 24, 1914, of pneumonia, at age 76. He left behind 2 daughters and a wife. Muir also left behind the Sierra Club that has helped establish a number of national parks and has 1.3 million members today. Muir is also called the patron saint of the American wilderness and will always be remembered for his contributions to the environment.